Hi. Women continue to disfigure themselves in the name of beauty and to spite men. Let's dive in, but first let's like and subscribe.
Hey, but why is your hairline so straight?
Because they use black spray paint to enhance it.
So you have fake hair.
And you? Lashes? Fake.
Okay.
Brows? Fake. Nails? Fake. Lip filler? Fake. Hair extensions? Fake. Perfectly glowing skin, makeup, contour? Fake.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's actually
You're like Chinatown, everything fake.
Exactly, modern women are half made of synthetic stuff, and criticizing a well-groomed man with a neat haircut seems a bit much.
Sometimes being single is a gift. There's actually a gift in it. You have time to focus on yourself, and you have more time to just be with God. Just let God love up all on you, so you can be whole when you're ready to be in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Two halves don't make a great union in a relationship. No. Two whole people actually make a beautiful union
That is
in
so
a relationship.
true.
Feminism is killing this country.
Can you be more specific?
Feminism has taught us to hate men and to fear men because capital profits off of my fear as a woman. If I'm afraid of men, they can make a profit off of that. There's a gender war because men are the underdogs right now. Men are the ones being told you're feared, you're wrong, everything you do is wrong, go make money, don't show emotion, BBB. Women are making a rise to the top. We've over-feminized so much and included women so much, which is great. But we don't have to tear men down to include women.
Excuse me, I happened to be passing. I thought you might like some coffee. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you. I want you to sit down. Thank you. Cream? No, thank you. I take it black. Like my man.
I hate how puffy everything gets at the end of pregnancy, even my face.
Should go to the gym.
This is hilarious, guys. Hopefully, it serves as a survival lesson on how not to behave in dangerous situations.
I think a woman is most beautiful when she's truly being herself, when she's happy, and when she's in her own skin. You know, when she's comfortable in her own skin. And then there is no physical standard of beauty. To me, there's no physical standard of beauty. Every woman is beautiful in her own way. You have some beautiful things about you. I have beautiful things about me. We all have our plus points and our minus points. We all have features that we like and things we don't like so much about ourselves. The most beautiful woman is when she's authentically herself.
Either have us or a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
Why?
One's worth money and the other costs money.
How to dress to attract a man, a tutorial. Rule number 1, make sure your hair is always long and lustrous and never put up. Rule number 2, make sure to show a little skin, especially those stems, ladies. Rule number 3, footwear should be dainty and delicate. Rule number 4, show off that waist at all times. Rule number 5, always have a pleasant expression on your face. I promise you will attract a man.
How many hours do you work, Eric?
60 hours a week.
60 hours a week. And how many hours do you work at home?
The same. More. All day, all night.
Really? And then you woke up and realised you were dreaming, you mean?
Well, my day doesn't end sometimes.
What do you mean your day don't end? It don't bloody begin. You spent time on the phone. You spent time just walking around the house, up and down. You spent time walking back and forth from a dining table with your kids. I don't know what you do with your hours. But I tell you one thing as a woman, if my husband's working, I do want to make sure that I'm doing what I should be doing at home. And if now I'm making you think about that, because this is the first time I've seen you become emotional, because it's the first time you've even had to sit and think about your actions. You're right.
This video cannot be real. Oh my god, we're opening our eyes. Stop, that is insane. And now we're doing a facelift. Honestly, Asian beauty standards are just out of this world. Stop, we're even molding our nose. We're changing our nose shape. And now we're using a very, very bright foundation. I mean, she's stunning, but wow, this is crazy.
My goodness, did you see that? If every time I left the house required that kind of preparation, I swear I'd never go outside. I don't even understand why someone would wear so much makeup. She ends up looking like a completely different person.
There's not a big pool of good men.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie. You tell me.
Listen, there's not a lot of good men who want y'all. I'm clapping for myself. Where the good man at? Like they hiding under a rock or in a cave. They everywhere. They at the gas station. They at Costco. They at Equinox. They at the bank. They walking right past you and you don't show up on their radar because of the way you are. They're gonna walk right by you. Your pretty face ain't gonna go too far because everybody's pretty. That's a prerequisite. So if that's all you got to offer, we not looking at you. But there's plenty good men. They just don't want your ass. I ain't never heard no woman say, I know I ain't shit. When have you ever heard a woman admit to not being shit? She'll say, this man ain't shit, he ain't shit, he was bad, he was bad, he was bad, he was bad. But for the most part, every woman think they're a good woman. What makes you a good woman? Who's auditing that you're a good woman? You are auditing yourself? Why don't you ask your exes what they think? Because all your relationships diminished and ended in turmoil.
Did a husband cross the line when he left his wife at the airport? The husband explained they had about 15 minutes until boarding started and his wife insisted on going to Starbucks, which was on a different terminal. He told her she didn't have time, but she didn't listen. He waited as long as possible, but when the gate agent was about to close the door, he decided to get on the plane and the wife did not make the connection.
Yeah, throw the whole wife away. First of all, he was going to visit his daughter. So when the wife decided to go to another terminal with 15 minutes to board the plane, she made him make a choice between her and his daughter.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Women want to look better than they look. That means they're insecure.
Yeah,
like,
women are insecure because men cheat.
If you're self-improving, right, to a degree, you have a level of insecurity. That's just rooted in you.
Self-improvement just equals insecurity is what you're saying.
To a degree. But
That's
what I would
interesting.
argue is that for women, it's even more so from a beautification standpoint. I'm talking about insecure in your looks, right? Because women are naturally designed to compete with one another to get the highest status man and to compete by being more attractive. And that's what it is. Women are insecure to a degree, and there's a billion-dollar industry that profits from insecurity.
Of course, men are the ones to blame. But honestly, men don't need half of what women do to assert themselves and stay competitive in the relationship market.
I have to be taller than her? Why do I have to make more money? Why do I have to be able to give her the life that she can't get for herself if she's the prize? I'll tell you why. Because she's not the prize. I am, and you are. This is just another one of society's oldest tricks. Trick the people who have the power into believing they don't have the power, and they'll spend all their time chasing the power instead of using their power, which gives those who don't have the power all the power. Reclaim your crowns, gentlemen. The time has come to know the game and play it well.
So you wanna talk about power? Ooh, let me show you power. I eat boys like you for breakfast.
She says beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit of hunger? I can go a little while longer. She fades away. She don't see her perfect. She don't understand she's worth it. All that beauty goes deeper than the surface. Oh, oh. So to all the girls that's hurting, let me be your mirror. Help you see a little bit clearer. The light that shines within. There's a hope that's waiting for you.
Every year, the list of how to be beautiful gets longer and harder to follow. It's strange that women chase after internet images, sometimes losing touch with a reasonable perception of themselves. They're either unkempt and claim to be natural, or they go overboard, idealizing their appearance to extremes.
Find a loyal man. I say, look, there's two types of men. There are some men that are loyal to their wife, regardless. Throughout their marriage, they'll be loyal to their wife. There are other men who are loyal to the woman they fell in love with. If she stays exactly like that woman, they will be loyal, and my husband falls into this category, they will be loyal to her forever. So as long as she doesn't change anything, she still looks after herself, she still gives him a lot of attention, she's still, available, all of those things, she's still affectionate, they will be loyal to that woman until they die. There's other men that will be loyal to their wives, so she can gain weight, she can lose weight, she can have kids, she can not have kids, she can be, have ups and downs, but they're loyal to that wife, they won't step out. You have to figure out which one of those your man is. If he's loyal to the woman that he fell in love with, you better stay exactly the same. If he's loyal to his wife, go, you can do whatever. He will be loyal.
While you might bring your money to the relationship, I would argue most women, like even if you make good money, in the same way that you just said, the guy should pay for the first date.
Yeah.
Like most women do not share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool, you make a lot of money. You're not going to pay for the first date. We're going to have to be 3 months deep in the relationship for me to potentially even reap any benefits of your wealth, which might not even manifest, because there's even women who are high earners that still don't want to like pay for the first date.
I don't wear sunscreen at all.
Why not?
If you wouldn't drink it, why would you put it on your skin?
So you drink your soap and shampoo and makeup? Lady, are you delulu?
I don't agree that she should wear that dress in the workplace. I think it's absolutely distracting. You should be just concentrating on your work. And if a man is sitting there, how can you expect him not to look at you?
I'm hoping that he will.
What do you mean? I think you're going to say that you don't like when he says something about it.
I just said that he said it. Sometimes I find it very flattering. Other times it puts me in a very strange position, especially when I'm trying to get somebody to sign a business deal.
How do you feel when you're home in your sweatpants in your kitchen?
I never wear sweatpants. If I can't do it in high heels, I'm not interested.
Everybody has to come down from this bed. No.
These are the pictures that our wonderful actors and actresses don't want us to see. I mean, the truth is that none of us are perfect, and that's okay. And when you zoom in this close and you look at the texture of the skin, of course it's going to have its imperfections. There's going to be parts where it's more depressed. There's going to be parts where it's more elevated. It's not going to be smooth all over. I mean, that's what makeup is for. So, just keep that in mind when you're looking at, these celebrities of ours, these favorite celebrities, and they're on the red carpet and they're looking so glamorous. That's after lots and lots of help from their, glam teams, and it's still not perfect, and that's okay. That's the human condition.
Yes, I think many girls need to remember this. Perfect people don't exist. And when you chase an unattainable ideal, you start projecting that toxic perfectionism onto your surroundings. Suddenly, your husband doesn't look like he's from a magazine, the dog's wiping its butt on the carpet, and the kids are slamming doors. And it happens with celebrities too, only nobody talks about it.
How to read your proofs. Always go for number 9, that's versus 3.
Okay, so that page is called Farts by Cara. And what they do is they take this girl's content, Care by Cara, and they add farts to it. Some of you know Care by Cara. People call her Goblin Head for unknown reasons. But the reason I'm telling you this is because Care by Cara has 105,000 followers. But Farts by Cara has 121,000 followers, almost 20,000 more followers during the same They just put farts in the video. Dude, I love it. I love it. I love that that's how you can get success, man. Just put some farts in a video, dude. What do you guys, you can't get views? You can't get views? Put a fart in there, dude.
I feel like you can actually see my true figure and how thick I really am. And all this cake batter.
You ain't got no damn ass, girl. But you got on a see-through and we see right through your ass.
Social media influencers need to go through some type of training on modesty because this is getting out of hand.
Women are nasty now. Something I've noticed, I want to just say this right at the top of 2024, we have become the perverts. What's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, it's actually us. We have become the sexual aggressors. Take this one example. This is a social media influencer. She was butt naked and decided to paint blue onto herself and go to the gym to see how men would react. Take a listen.
You don't have clothes on. You need to be out of here, man. I do have clothes on. That's funny. How's your body? That is fine. I work in the industry enough to know.
What should have happened is that she should have been arrested for indecent exposure. But again, that didn't happen because men are supposed to just take it. What an absolute creep this woman is.
You and I were to switch bodies for 24 hours. What's the first thing you're doing in my body?
Go to church.
Go to church? Why? Do you think I need to repent? I mean, I haven't been to church in a while. It's not a bad option.
Yeah, it's not a bad option. Go to church, guys.
Isn't skincare on the airplane bad for your skin? Technically, yes, but guys, I need to keep myself entertained on this 12-hour flight. Plus, it really irritates me when my skin is so dry in the airplane. Anyways, have you guys ever seen Vaseline face masks? I'm a huge fan of Vaseline, so I had to try this. And this is my new obsession recently, Gua Sha LED light therapy. Isn't that so cool? The flight attendant gave me my meal mid skincare. She literally saw me in this face mask, and look at her walking by. I'm pretty sure she's weirded out by me, but at this point, I'm so immune to the embarrassing skincare in flight. Guys, I love LED light therapy. This one's for your lips. Like, what? Anyways, this was a very fun flight.
Her airplane ride looks more like a survival guide. It's kind of funny.
That's really good. How much do I owe you?
It's okay. It's on the house.
Really?
Alright, y'all wanna see me blend it? Let's go. Let me get my hair out of the way. One last moment of appreciation before we ruin this masterpiece that took me hours. Just went to the sink and beefed up this egg. Let's blend it. Let's start with the neck. Calling in the reinforcements. Tell me why I'm looking so muscular. I look like I consistently go to the gym and do shrugs. Kinda makes me want to try to contour some abs. Alright. Kinda satisfying. Get the under eye. Before and after. Here's the final result. Like this video if you want me to complete the look.
Baby, don't you like this beat? I made it so you'd sleep with me. It's like 199 degrees when you do it with me, do it with me.
HOTTOGO, snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands on body roll, dance it out, you're hot to go. HOTTOGO, snap and clap and touch toes. Raise your hands on body roll, HOTTOGO. HOTTOG.
I don't even know what I was expecting at the end, but for some reason, I thought he was joking.
Think you're a catfish or not?
Me?
Yeah.
I can be a catfish.
Oh, we're gonna go out to random people and ask them whether you're a catfish or not.
Okay. Oh God.
Say no more.
Oh God. Oh God.
Is she a catfish or not? Oh. You're looking very different.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Damn. Very interesting. You lie to people a lot, do you? Wow. So what do you rate here? What do you rate in person? Flipping hell. That's a very good question, man. I give her like a 8 there.
Can you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
You.
Me.
Bruder, was labern? 0. You're not my type.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course. Please go away. Please. I don't like you.
Emotional damn. In every relationship, there often is one person who is more afraid of losing the other, and one person who is more afraid of losing themselves. One person more afraid of abandonment and rejection, therefore more likely to acquiesce, to pacify, to placate, to say yes. And one person more afraid of suffocation. They fight for their ideas, their ways of doing it. The majority of power struggles in a relationship are not power struggles. Power is the defense, trying to get something for something else that they are worried about. Some people, when they're afraid, they fight. They're trying to deal with their fear by gaining control. What you see isn't necessarily just what it is. Go always looking a level below. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of this. You enter the relationship with that, and yet you live it with this. What happened to you that is making you continuously interpret every situation as a fight, as a power struggle? I have to stand up and hold on because if I give in, this is the beginning of a slippery slope.
You haven't even told me I'm pretty. Excuse me. You haven't even told me I'm pretty.
We have no idea who you are.
Who are you? No, they're sitting over there. We're sitting over here.
Enjoy your food.
But I'm pretty though, right?
Enjoy your food.
Yeah. Ask your boyfriend.
I am done with plastic surgeries now at the age of 40. I have spent half of my life going through plastic surgeries. Enough is enough. But I'm aging. I'd like to look like this forever. For 21 years, I have been having Botox injections. And look, no expression at all. I'm never gonna have wrinkles. Today, I'm gonna be having a 3,000 pounds non-surgical facelift. If one day I give up on having aesthetic procedures, it means that I lost my will to live. Hello.
I think this has crossed the line of sanity. Don't you agree? If beauty like this is someone's greatest value in life, I'm afraid to imagine what else goes on in their mind. And the scary part is, we've almost grown used to it. Like it's her choice and all that.
Hey, it's great to meet you. Yeah, likewise. Are you a narcissist? Hey, what can I get started for you tonight? We're gonna need just a minute. Okay. How are you healing from your trauma? My what now? Your trauma. Are you healing, or are you planning on projecting your unprocessed pain onto me through your inability to self-reflect or take accountability? Wow, someone's been to therapy, right? Is that hot in here to anybody else? What's your attachment style? I mean, you're not planning on love bombing me and then running away when I actually get close because of your deep-seated fears of intimacy and rejection, are you? I have no idea what you've said this entire date. What would you say is your favorite aspect of emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence? It's a good question. Is it self-awareness, regulating your nervous system, vulnerability and empathy? Yes. Which one of my needs are you eventually going to say is a burden? Your needs? Yeah, is it going to be my need for non-sexual affection, emotional connection, reciprocation, equality when it comes to the domestic labor and the mutual chores? Wow. Can I pass? Is there a pass option? Really need to go ahead and get that order in. We're clearly not ready, okay?
You were all over the media recently for criticizing females with big eyelashes.
Listen, I know white women wear them. I know Hispanic women wear them. But if we being honest, who's the franchise? This looks ridiculous. No man has ever said, yo, you know what would make her look hotter? Pterodactyl wings on the face, nigga.
It goes on and on and on.
How old are you?
22.
How many units of Botox do you have?
32.
Lauren, how old are you?
24.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 104. I have 40 in my masseters and 64 in my face.
Jess, how old are you?
I'm 34.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 34 units.
Dr. Cruz, how old are you?
44.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
76.
Kyla, how old are you?
34.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 28 in my face and I have 25 in each of my trapezius muscles to help with migraines.
Devaney, how old are you?
23.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
Botox Barbie dolls. I don't even understand why these pretty girls needed so many injections. They looked great without them. But fashion can be cruel.